Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. We are 7 weeks out, 6.5 weeks out to our next upcoming event, November night at the heart of San Francisco, Keys Art Pavilion. Big event showdown. Right next to me, we have an up-and-comer, 19?
Yeah, 19.
19 years of young age, young buck, and making his MMA debut from Surround BJJ. So now let's introduce you to all the MMA fight fans out there. Alexander, right?
Yep, Alexander.
Where are you born and raised? Where are you coming from?
Born and raised out of Mountain View, California. Grew up in East Palo Alto. And yeah, I really love the place where I'm from, East Palo Alto, and recently just moved to Mountain View too, so it's been a great place for me.
Now, you are making your debut on November 9th. Have you been to our event before?
No, I haven't been to an event, but obviously I've watched it on YouTube and seen it on the internet. Looks like a great place to make your amateur debut. I see a lot of people doing it.
Yes.
So I'm here and I'm ready.
Now, have you even been to a live MMA event?
Yeah, I've been to one. It was UFC.
Oh shit!
Yeah. So I got to go out and, got to go out and watch the full thing, and it was pretty fucking cool. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's pretty damn awesome. Now, what nationalities are you?
Just Senegalese and Swedish, really. So you got a little bit of that African blood, a little bit of that European blood,
So like when most people, they don't know who you are, if they're looking at you, what do they consider you, as a white guy or a black guy, or well, what do they consider you?
Honestly, it depends on which crowd they're looking at. If I'm with the black crowd, they think of me as black. If I'm with white, they think I'm white.
Like when I first looked at you, I'm like, wait, what is it?
I'm a chameleon, man.
I actually thought you were Brazilian.
Yeah.
So I'm like, I come from Leo. I'm like, okay, this might be Brazilian. A lot of Brazilian kind of look similar like you.
Yeah, no. Leo tells me I look like a bad kid from the favela.
Now, how long have you been training martial arts?
It's been about 8 months now. Just consistently training and fell in love with it. Ever since I started it, it's been something I've been doing almost every day, and it's definitely my happy place for sure.
Now, what got you into you want to step into the cage? What made you want to do that?
Well, I think the biggest thing was me getting into career in law enforcement. I got to know how to defend myself, and I've always watched UFC and MMA as a kid, and I think every kid has that dream of stepping into the cage and seeing what they can do, and that's what I'm here to do, is show everyone what I'm about.
Now, what do you know about your opponent? You're fighting
Preston Roach
from Santa Rosa. What do you know about your opponent?
Well, he's 1-1. One loss by submission, one win by TKO. They were last year, so I'm sure he's had some time to train. That's pretty much all I know. 6'2", tall guy.
Oh shit, 6'2". Yeah. I don't even know he's 6'2".
Yeah, 6'2".
And how tall are you?
About 5'10". 5'10".
Wow, 4 inches difference.
Yeah, 4-inch difference. So.
Now, do you actually watch his fight?
No, I haven't seen it. I haven't been able to find it.
That's another bad problem. Is like when you're fighting in some of the smaller shows, you can't really find their video or anything.
Yeah. No, I looked at his record on
Camo.
I think it was Camo, right? And just saw his 1 loss by submission, 1 win by TKO.
Now, how do you prepare someone like this?
Honestly, just push the pressure, right? Since he's taller than me, I'm coming in. Not trying to keep that distance, right? I'm trying to, shoot for something, get down to the ground. You know what I mean? That's where I'm most comfortable at.
Now, you've been training only for 8 months, and you're a white belt, right?
Yeah.
So, how confident are you? Only been training for 8 months. You're trying to take down a guy 6'2", who's been training for a couple years. How do you prepare for that?
Honestly, just trust myself, trust my technique, trust my process, trust my coach. I think a lot of it is just mental, right? If you're going in there, and you got to really be confident in what you have and not really worry about what somebody else has got going on.
And do you have any other martial art backgrounds besides the last 8 months training was, Saram's and BJJ?
Not much, just a lot of football. I mean, I've always been an athlete, a junior Olympian in track, so great cardio, always trying to push the pace.
Wow, that's pretty good though. So any other sports, beside the, running, tracks, and any other sport, do you involve wrestling, involve any football, any other?
Oh yeah, football. All 4 years, played football at Menlo Atherton. And as a kid, played football a lot and really enjoyed that. I played quarterback, safety, So it was a good time.
So you're a pretty athletic person that's growing up.
Yeah, no,
it's like an athlete.
Definitely, yeah.
Wow, that's pretty awesome. Now, on this upcoming fight, I hope you can watch your opponent because technically you're making a debut. He has no clue what he's dealing with.
Yep.
All I know is he's only 20 years old and you're 19.
Yep.
So you guys are pretty similar aging. So well, hopefully, how do you prepare for your cardio for this fight?
Honestly, just a lot of hill sprints, running, hitting the assault bike, and mainly the big thing is just sparring, right?
A lot of sparring.
Yeah, I think there's a big difference between like running cardio and sparring cardio, right? And I think getting your sparring cardio up and just trying to push the pace every single practice, I think that definitely is what I've been trying to do for my cardio for sure.
Now, if people want to get a hold of you to buy a ticket, come watching you fight, how can people contact you?
Hit me up on Instagram. Booras Alex is Booras Alex. Hit me on Instagram. Get you a couple tickets. That's probably the best way to reach me for sure.
And do you have a lot of family based in the Bay Area?
Yeah. Most of my family's based here in the Bay Area. Got a lot of my boys coming out to watch, so hopefully don't want to disappoint them. It's the main thing right there. Don't disappoint the boys.
You don't disappoint anybody, man.
Yeah.
Even stepping into that cage, that alone takes a lot of courage.
Yeah, no, for sure.
Even though in the crowd, everyone's an expert about fighting and everyone can criticize the people in the cage, but they're not the ones stepping in. Even just have that courage to stepping in there, that's a win. And then you can only gain from there. And I tell people too, in order for you to be great, you have to start somewhere. And this is kind of like the first step you have to get through. Whether you win or lose, put it all on the line.
For sure, that's what I know.
That's how you got to do it. So now, any special loved one, training partners, supporters, coaches that you want to shout out to?
No, nothing much. Just the family. Sorrel Academy, Leo, my coach, striking coach, JB, you'll know who he is. And yeah, that's pretty much it right there.
Do you have brothers, sisters?
Yeah, I got a sister, mom, close ones, love you mom, shit. Yeah, I mean, that's about it really.
Is your sister coming to watching you fight?
Yeah, sister. My boys, you know who you are. I hope to see you there for sure.
I talk to a lot of fighters. Every time, like, is your parents gonna come watching you fight? A lot of them like, oh no, my mom's not coming. I'm like, damn.
Yeah, no, she's like, I don't know if I want to watch. I was like, you gotta come. I gotta see you in the crowd. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I gotta hear your mom's voice.
Right, man, it helps.
Especially if there's a little alcohol stand out there.
Hey,
get a couple of drinks.
So we having a good time.
Yes, absolutely. Now, if your opponent, Preston
Roach.
Right, Roach, and they're watching this interview, what do you have to say to him?
Nothing much, man. I'm glad you took the fight, helping me make my debut, and I'm excited to see you there, man. Let's do it.
Give a little prediction. How are you gonna see the fight go down?
Honestly, I'm looking to fight. Hopefully, win by submission. Keep it on the ground. Keep very heavy pressure. I know you're a tall guy, so I'm gonna be coming for you.
They say the taller they are, the harder they fall.
Right.
We'll see how it goes down. Now, for more information about this card, make sure you guys stay tuned. Follow DragonHouseMMA.com. Follow me on Instagram. Subscribe my YouTube channel. Every little bit of help, So, you watch a lot of UFC, right?
Yeah, pretty good.
Who's your favorite UFC fighter?
Shit. I mean, just for the showboating and everything, probably like Justin Gaethje and
Justin Gaethje,
I love that guy. Yeah, he's a great guy. He got the ginger look, you know what I mean? So hopefully we'll carry that on. And obviously, John Bones Jones, just great fighter, super dominant.
He's fighting December, right?
Yeah. Stipe.
This is gonna be his last fight, I think.
Yeah, I think so.
Make another big paycheck. I'm gonna get out of here.
Yeah, we know where that's going.
Now, you are fighting 170 pounds. What do you walk around weight right now?
About 178, 180.
Holy shit!
Yep.
You don't really cut much weight.
No, not much. Try to stay strong, feel good. I think that's the biggest thing.
You think about in the future if you want to keep fighting, maybe go down to 155?
Yeah, no, I think so. I think making that weight cut is just something I got to work on, and hopefully feel good at 170 and see where it goes from there.
Wow, you're only you're a young kid, man. 19 years old, you're still growing,
Yep.
By the time you hit your 20, you might feel up a little bit more.
Yeah, for sure. So we'll
good.
see if I can make that 155, but I'm not opposed to it for sure.
That's pretty awesome. All right, so for more information, check out DragonHouseMMA.com. Once again, we have the new kid making his MMA debut. Once again, your name is Alexander
Booras, right there.
Booras. Making sure you guys follow me on Instagram and DM us. This event's live stream pay-per-view nationwide. If you cannot make it to the event, making sure you order your pay-per-view voucher from DragonHouseMMA.com. Always good to have you on board, my Mr. Board and
Booras,
Mr. Booras.
That's
I
right.
can't wait to watching you perform November night. It's a huge stack card, 20-some plus fights. Door opens at 3 p.m. First fight kicks off at 4. I believe Booras is probably either the second or the third fight
Okay.
in the beginning. So making sure you guys showed up early, get yourself some popcorn, get a beer, and enjoy the crowd. It's going to be a really, really good big stack card. So can't wait. I'll see you guys November night. Thank you again.
Thank you, man.
All right, signing out.